they're looking very good.
Yeah, and
It'll
I
be
think
the second series win if they can pick it up.
Yeah, and I think I like their draft this game over West Point's draft, but it's close.
Yeah, I think
Hard to call this
disparity in the jungle. I think other than jungle, I prefer West Point's draft, but there is just such a question mark around the Diana.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the Maokai is significantly more useful than the Diana. But honestly, maybe that is just a baseless assumption, because when we have seen the Diana, it's been very good, and it's also been banned from 665 a lot.
Yeah, but that guy is a beast.
Yeah, I have noticed that. And Ursan trading Qs.
Yeah, two of the worst invading supports in the game. Alistair, very good if you invade into him.
Yeah.
Horrendous if he's invading.
Both a lot better with Glacial at level 1, but it's just not worth it these days.
No. How many champions are preferring the Glacial? Last patch, last year, or last split, should I say. A lot of Glacial.
Yeah, it feels incredible when you can take the rune, but Aftershock is just too strong right now.
I think of a lot it comes down to, not necessarily early game, but because supports are no longer building these armor magic resist items and are just rushing Warmogs.
Yeah, the stats on Aftershock feel amazing.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice engage found, but Lil B gonna have to flash. Zenith Blade answered. This could be a winning trade, actually, for the side of West Point, as Urshan takes that Void Seeker, procs the passive of this Kai'Sa, and this is going to be a winning trade. At least in health bars, but still no flash available now for Lil B.
Yeah, you're worried now as West Point. You're happy with the HP trades, but Alistair having flash and your ADC not having flash is usually a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and both junglers pathing down. 3v3, I think, at least early on in the game, should be winning for JT.
No cleanse against Maokai for Little V.
Yeah, I find this
very bold.
Like very egregious.
Yeah.
It is only the Maokai, but you know 100%.
He's going to flash W you.
Yeah, you're getting flash W'd at some point, and if the game's even, that could just be entirely losing.
Yeah, it is nice to just shut down that option for the enemy Maokai by taking cleanse. Flash on.
Flash, Yersan, we've seen the punish, the barrier coming through, see if it matters. Chi-Chi trying to find one more auto attack, he's got flash! No, he's not going to go for it.
Oh, Cha9 flashes in front of his ADC to make sure Chi-Chi can't land any Ezreal Qs onto him, and it might actually have made the difference there. Still massive losses for the side of West Point bot lane.
Coming through, Xenoblade lands. Chi-Chi not enough mana for his Arcane Shift, but here comes the Hex Flash and one auto attack might be it. Chi-Chi finds it, first blood. Over aggression from the side here of West Point.
Yeah, and Chi-Chi didn't even need to cleanse. It's just a Leona and a Diana going on him. Never in any danger there.
I think for my money, JT and West Point are probably the two closest match teams in our league.
Yeah, you might be right.
Maybe Frank DCG.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I think between those four, those groups of two, I should say, probably the closest matched teams. Ninja not going to buffer. Paying for the decision not...
Yep, does still have his TP.
Yeah.
Does have a TP advantage over 1116.
Cha9 just laning mid now, happy to do so. Lava going to be found out as...
Yeah.
Should be able to pick up this Scuttle Crab, but it doesn't have Smite, and
there is just a Leona sprinting at him.
Xenoblade connects, and down come both top laners. We might have a fight on our hands here. Lakai trying to help out with the Scuttle Crab 1 HP. I don't even see who picked it up, but I see who's going down. It's Ryu on this Renekton. Further fights as Minji teleports back to this play. This is a disaster fight for West Point. Char's going to go down. 116 is knocked up, going to flash away, going to get knocked up again. Bombs on him, twisted advance, another death coming through. Double kill, 4-0 now, and a 2k gold lead. Only 5 minutes in. It's the J team looking to run away with game number 2.
Yeah, last time it was Karsa. This time it's Ryu who's suicided for a Scuttle Crab. Incredible the things that little crab can do to our players' brains here in the PCS. As this quarter HP Renekton just dashes straight into 3 people. Hoping for the last hit on this crab. We will see it in a second. There are 3 members of J-Team on top of this crab as Ryu ease forward and gets himself killed. Cha9 next to go down.
Oh, back to life. There was a dive top. Worked out. Ryu picking up the kill.
And even 116 goes down for a triple. And that is a disaster.
This was the picture-in-picture. Lakai just stunned up. Pretty straightforward there.
Yep. Always feels good when you can use your Renekton exactly like that. Push the enemy top laner in and then W him under his tower.
116 realizing his lane is in trouble and purchases a cloth armor.
Yep. Yeah, 2-0 now as Minji on the Tristana, looking to have another good game for himself. Nova very slowly and steadily taking down this dragon. While Lakai is actually doing the Void Grubs. This is an interesting use of his time.
Gonna get one. Back on out. I mean, that's... you love that if you're a jungler.
Yeah, helps the jungler out. As long as Lava's still getting 6 at a reasonable time. Didn't need that XP.
Gonna get another... They're gonna get all of them.
Yeah, looks like it.
This point is nowhere near. I mean, they're coming through mid lane now.
Ryu.
Flash forward, Ryu is in no man's land. Hit it back over the wall. Maybe Lava helping him out a little bit there with that Bramble Smash. The Dominus is popped here, of course. Flash away. Yursan in the area now. Knock up onto Char 9. No ults for these supports, so Renekton could have his way with Yursan if he finds it back on, but no Dominus now, and J-Team still fairly healthy, all things considered. Could potentially look to re-aggro onto these Scuttle, Void Mites, Void Grubs, and Void whatever you have it.
Yeah, it's a shame for West Point that Renekton's had to use his ulti and flash defensively. He's probably the strongest champion on the map right now with those spells. But having to use it to run away from the Void Grubs is pretty depressing. Looks like they will pick up 2 of them for West Point, though. Yeah, Lakai ends up just snaking one of these away. Should feel pretty good for his team.
Yeah, either way. They don't get all 3, but Lakai probably didn't even lose much as Ryu was just pushing the wave at the time. Helps out his team, helps out his jungler.
Yeah, and then ends up catching Ryu out with the help of his teammates.
Yeah, I wonder if Lava doesn't Bramble Smash that way if we had a dead Croc on our screen.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the wrong side of the map, right?
Yeah. Kind of where we saw Kasi yesterday on the Ivan. Admittedly, there is a dash on Renekton. Very aggressive now, talking of Renekton. Nice.
Stun on Lakai. Lakai no flash.
Lakai. Yeah, no ultimate, no flash. Coming away, flash forward. Going to be able to land everything he needs to, and that's another kill on this top laner.
Yeah, Kongyue gets himself on the board with a kill now, and he's going to do some serious damage to this tower.
Yeah, this 2k lead that J-Team had has very quickly dwindled down to only 400, even lower now as another plate gets picked up.
Yeah, and it feels like the story of both games is West Point making better small decisions and plays, and then J-Team just winning team fights. As West Point's bot lane completely zoned off this bot tower. Do just eat a Maokai ulti if they walk up here.
Yep, and no cleanse, so...
Got Minji here as well.
Will be spotted out. I mean, all of Char's wards being used to seek information they kind of know, but want more information on. We just have a 4v4 now. In between the towers of West Point. Xenoblade goes wide. Nature's Grass coming out. Flash away from Lil V from Yursan's combo. And True Shot Barrage hits well onto the bot lane of West Point. Void Seeker not going to find its mark, but it is a minion wave that has dwindled down to this tower while all of this has been going on.
Yeah, trading 2 flashes for the Maokai ulti is an amazing result for J-Team there. Very disciplined to just get out once they get those flashes and not make overly risky plays there.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Lava very soon will have his flash up and can just come back. Maokai flash come pretty much guarantee a kill on the bot lane.
Yep.
Again, no cleanse means that if you W this Kai'Sa, her only escape will be that Killer Instinct, and it's not the greatest of gap closer when used as an escape.
Yeah, not against Maokai. Does not do the trick. Point and click CC is the bane of Kai'Sa's existence. it does look like Lilvi has managed to just stay fairly even, despite the pressure he's received in the bot lane. So,
oh, Lakai might just be getting dove again.
Yeah, it does have ulti. And does have his flash now, so very risky dive if West Point do go for it.
Yeah, also they did just see Kongyue. Lakai with a ward in that bush.
Yeah, on the other hand, I don't think they know the Alistair is up here. And Ryu's now alone.
Tunnel chain, gonna connect, but nothing comes of it. Dragon now spawning. It is one picked up by J-Team already. Char9 in this bush, going to get twisted advanced on. Solar Flare comes out, but he is in danger. No flash available for this Leona. Kind of in no man's land. Nature's Grass as well. Secures the kill. In comes Lilvi though. In comes Ryu as well with that teleport now. Yersan is going to headbutt that Renekton away. All we have to do is run. It's Yersan committing his life here, but nice true shot barrage. Lava living on 1 HP, but Lakai's in the middle of 3. That's one reset coming through. He's going to find a second. It's auto attack Aatrox, baby. I've seen this one before. As Chi-Chi flashes forward, connects with the damage. Even the Essence Flux landing there onto 1116, but not able to follow up with that Mystic shot. Eventually he will, though. Chi-Chi has to be careful. I've seen Diana's. They have done disgusting things to me when they just sprint at me headlessly. But ultimately, Chi-Chi's not going to go down. Very low on HP, and I think this means West Point should pick up the Dragon, but more gold.
So Char9, I don't mind him being caught out here, but I don't like the ulti onto Lava. I think if he had ulti for Minji here, this might actually be a very easy kill onto this Tristana. Watch Maokai here as the Diana chases Lava on the Maokai. This W from the Maokai dodges out of Kongyue's ulti. Yeah, makes a big difference in this fight now, as both the top laners pick up a kill here, but this flash to reposition his Q for Chi-Chi, kinda insane. West Point were trying to block that Ezreal Q, but he gets around both members. Oh, yeah, J-Team just styling.
Well, Dragon now going to be started up for West Point, as Void Grubs are going to be the choice for J-Team on the other hand. So 4 Void Grubs for them, 1-to-1 apiece in terms of the Dragon. So ultimately, objectives and kills and gold in favor of J-Team, however slight.
Yeah, feels good to get these Void Grubs for your Tristana, though. Does usually have priority in these side lanes against Porky, and certainly will this game with 3 kills on Minji.
And there goes Void Grub.
Okay, here's one play. No Triforce even finished yet for 1116. Long way from being relevant on this Corki. Might actually just never get there this game. We see that happen all the time.
5 bot lane, both ults used, but Ryu going to be coming out better off, at least for the immediate trade. Eventually, Lakai getting a lot of health back, and it should be pretty even by the time both ults do time out.
Yep, just a trade of ultimates at the end of the day for these guys in the bot lane, and Ryu did have flash, so I guess it was him with kill pressure there. But I think both top laners just too tanky to kill each other for now. Too much healing.
Now, what are you supposed to do when he's just too tanky?
J-Team picking up this top tower. Will not be traded for anything bot lane.
That should be first tower of the game.
Yeah, that is going to grow their gold lead now. Back up to 2K.
Yeah, Minji and Chi-Chi playing this series extremely well.
Yeah. Lava having a pretty good Maokai game for himself. 6 out of 7
that one
KP.
twisted advance was so insane. I didn't see it at the time. Oh, Lakai's dead. I mean, just very greedy.
I think so too.
You know that you are just so giga weak-sided. You have no right walking up to that minion wave.
Yeah, I like that West Point commit the minimum there, but J-Team do manage to cross-map for the Rift Herald, and they're going to charge it straight into this mid tower.
And teleport as well for Minji. They're really putting the pressure on. We'll be able to pick that one up. Minji's bomb as well. Char goes forward. Does have flash, but not going to matter. He's taken out. Ryu's here. Ultimate almost available here for this Renekton, but really what can come of it? It's going to be a 4v4 at best. All ults available here for J-Team as Nature's Grass comes out. They're looking for Kongyue. Flash away. Dominus popped. And that should be a disengage.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
Once again, Char just a little bit early with the engage. They had an amazing flank going for West Point. But this Leona just went a little bit too early. 0-4-1 now. This Cha on this Leona. Not been a great look for him so far this game. Kongyue is fed for the side of West Point, but I'm not really sure how much Diana can do in this game.
Yeah, I've never once in my life seen a Diana with Leandries.
Yeah, I think the item is just too broken at the moment.
Yeah, I guess it builds out of Faded Ashes.
Yeah, I think just everything with AP wants it these days. Sha9 just caught again.
He has Flash.
Gets
Exhausted up, stunned, rooted. Chi-Chi's here now. There's not really a way out. Cha just in no man's land. 5th time this game.
Yeah, he got a ward in the tri-rush. Some vision deep in the enemy topside jungle. I'm not sure what the purpose of that vision is. It's not like they're going for Void Grubs or Rift Heralds anytime soon. Yeah, so it'll just be some vision for no reason, really, that Cha has sacrificed his life for. Next objective to fight over will be this dragon in 1 minute.
Yeah, everything available on the side of J-Team, and importantly, if you cast your mind back all of a minute and a half ago, Kongyue's Flash lost to the Maokai ult, so maybe going to be able to claim, I guess, their advantage here. It's going to be a lot harder to play this fight out as the Diana with no Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, it does make such a big difference having the Flash on this champion.
Plus, now you just never ult Lava. He is going to dodge it as Maokai.
Yeah.
What a beast.
That was insane.
Yeah. Honestly, play the game. Top 5 players of the week. Could be. Kai saving the top side tower and Minji claiming the bot side tower means even more gold being found as an advantage for J-Team. 3K is their current lead. At this point, though, they have fought back from 2K already this game once.
Yeah, and they're just going to hit the dragon, it looks like.
Yeah, Maokai doesn't mind this. He can get his way back into this pit. Here comes a True Shot Barrage. Will connect there just onto Kongyue as Dragon's now 8k HP. Ryu's looking for a flank. What's he going to be able to find, though? Lakai may be able to guard him. Yusan not really in a position to look for an engage here. Cha9, however, is. Xenoblade connects, but Arcane Shift gets Chi-Chi completely to safety in one singular Q. Means that Cha9 is just completely taken out. Ryu on the back line, though. Lakai marking him. Red team takes it. It's Kongyue with the smite. He's got those fast hands. Flash forward from Ryu. He's finding as well onto Minji, but Minji gets flash, and Minji's fine. Lakai now going aggressive as Chi-Chi still finding the damage. 116 now. He's going to take a lot of damage for himself as he Valkyries forward onto this Ezreal, but Chi-Chi completely safe.
Yeah, Chi-Chi playing so aggressively in these fights, getting so much damage out, and no one can threaten him. You saw Cha9 try to go onto this Ezreal there, but it's an Ezreal with cleanse. Even if you get the Dream Leona engage, it'll just get his cleanse.
Yeah. Now, Miramana finished, so if Chi-Chi gets his chance on a team fight like that again...
Oh, it's over. Yeah, it'll be a disaster.
Going in that fight with just the Tear and the Warhammer means that he was lacking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Comparative to where he's at now.
Yeah, your damage feels like it doubles once you get this item on Ezreal.
It actually probably does.
Yeah, it might, yeah.
Like, all your abilities hit harder. You just have more AD.
Yeah, more mana.
Yeah. Yeah, you can play much more freely. Higher cooldown reduction as well.
Yep, very good item. And 116's Miramana is on its way, but is still pretty far away compared to Chi-Chi's. 4 kills helping out there. As well as a bunch of plates. Chi-Chi was constantly shoving in bot.
Yeah, Cha9 having a nightmare game.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose he is just their only front line.
Yeah, he is just kind of sending it pretty egregiously, though.
Yeah.
Without people even around.
Yusan must have a movement speed rune because he has boots 1 and he seems so fast. Hold up. This is a 20-minute Baron. This ward not seeing anything. Yosan going to try and protect it. They're going to be able to be privy to what's going on. Yosan popping the ult here. He's just going to hold Kongwei so far away from this pit. In will go Char9, and that's the 7th death of the game. Yosan going to also go down. Supports trading their lives. Ryu does pop his ultimate. He has that Conqueror fully stacked as he charges forwards towards J-Team, but they're running into Israel, who's just throwing out these constant Mystic shots. There is no way they can find a fight. Lilvi sends it. Lilvi's gone, and he's being found by the Maokai. This is why you need cleanse. Down goes your AD carry. Kongwei's gone in as well. It's a 1-for-0 with only Lilvi being the felled member and Lalva limping away on the most minute amount of HP.
Yeah, maybe some frustration there from Lilvi. Blows both his Sums and his ulti there just to face tank a Maokai W as the Kaisa. And like you said, yeah, cleanse would be lovely there. And here we've got, I mean, Char9 just going in again. I'm not sure what this could ever achieve as the Leona. Ursan, on the other hand, is just keeping Diana out of the pit. And Ryu seems so strong in these fights. It's a shame that they're just always at a numbers disadvantage on West Point. And the fights are this scuffed. Yeah, Lilvi just absolutely sending it. Gets rooted with the Aatrox W on him. They do get some flashes out of J-Team on the back end.
What has happened here? Back to live, and we are marching at the base of West Point. Inhib going to go down. J-Team, they finished off game 1. It was slow and methodical this time. They don't care. They're just sending it into the base of West Point.
Yeah, I like this.
Mid lane, the next objective is Makai trying to make sure this minion wave is buffed up. Fu comes in Nature's Grasp, making sure they have complete control over the minion waves, and Char's going to be dead again. I believe that's the 9th of the game. Makai in the front lines, World Ender popped. He's used his Qs. He's kind of running out of steam, going for another one. Kongwei going to get the ability to go forward, but no ability to pop that ult, and that's just 2 inhibs, 23 minutes into this game going down in favor, once again, of J-Team.
Yeah, gonna be difficult to defend these super minions this early in the game for West Point. Kaisa probably one of the best champions at doing it. Diana does pretty well too. So they will be okay until they've got a soul point to deal with or an elder to deal with. So maybe West Point can farm up these waves.
I think the problem is there's just still a Maokai. And while the Baron is going to be gone, if they just push out top and press Maokai ult at the tower, there's a good chance that...
Yeah, what is the counterplay, right?
Yeah, because I think J-Team are just strong enough to dive. They are ultimately up like 6k gold. This Israel is just pumping damage. IE third for the Tristana, by the way.
Yeah, so aggressive. But it's a full IE that she's ahead of, the Kaisa or Corki.
Yeah.
Just massive on the Tristana is Minji.
Looking very good, very strong, and honestly, this should be the series pretty much done and dusted.
Yeah, opposite of last time around, if this is the series.
Yeah, a long game 1 into a
quick and easy
game 2, but different team winning.
Okay, Ursan
is just running at Renekton.
Yeah,
he is getting now hit by Lil V. Pops the ultimate and becomes pretty much unkillable as Char9 once again going very aggressive. 0-8 currently. Maybe looking for a 9th. Ryu going to get a lot of healing from that Color of the Meek, but Lakai likewise getting it through that World Ender. And Minji is just going to clean house. That's 1 kill, that's 2 kills. Kongwei and Char, all that stands now between this massive J-Team force and the end of the game. Super minions walking in on these Nexus turrets in the mid lane, but J-Team currently focusing down this top side. They realize this should be the end, and they're now pushing on in.
Yeah, it looks like it should just be the end.
Yeah, the game should be over. Lalva, unfortunately, he dies at the end of this game, but 1-1-14. What a performance on the Maokai. What a performance from the team. And what a series by Taipei J-Team.
Yeah, you needed one of those as J-Team. Get some revenge on West Point after, frankly, getting embarrassed last time they went up against West Point. This time around, I think it is certainly West Point with the red faces.
That's right.
Especially a certain little Leona player.
Yeah,
in that
0-8.
previous game. 0-8-1 is an atrocious scoreline in a competitive League of Legends game.
We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
Yeah.
Sword Art. He had worse.
Did he
scorelines.
have worse than 0-8-1?
He went the entire series. He went the entire series against PSG without getting a KP.
Not even by the end. I remember that
0 KP.
storyline, but
No, 0 KP for that. So yeah, he's not the worst performance yet.
yeah.
But still, yeah. Honestly, I'd have to go back and look. Obviously, a lot of these engages he was looking for probably overextending.
Yeah, no, this was not an example of your support on the losing team solo engage, so you're going to die a lot. This was not that. This was who are you engaging for 90% of the time, because Chanine's just going in by himself or in the enemy jungle, just
Yeah, that one was weird.
setting up vision for the wrong objective while his whole team is in base. Just some very questionable plays out of Cha.